so I couldn't wait to get into this. We're jumping right into it. I'm not messing around whatsoever. This is a Gateway 15-inch, fabulous 4 gig of RAM computer, 128 gigs, solid state drive, which is all the advanced computers are now moving to that. That's what you want. And we have it, look at this, at $189.99, making it, Bill, the lowest price 15-inch laptop for the entire year.
Hello.
Little backstory that's so interesting. We put this and only designed it to basically be on .com, right? So Gateway and HSN work together. It's going to be a .com deal. You guys, it has been so popular on hsn.com. They said, you know what? We're going to put it in this extra super duper big weekend event we're doing. So here it is. I've got two great colors, which are really fun because they're very Christmassy. We've got the beautiful deep green and we have the red. And who is Bill? He's the gentleman sitting right beside me. Handsome Bill.
Oh, stop.
Duggan joins me. He's one of our phenomenal electronic experts. And let's just jump right in before these are gone.
Well, that's just it. You don't have to be an electronic expert to appreciate what you're getting tonight, because we all can relate to a need for a computer. Back in the day, it was kind of nice. Your family had a computer, but now it's literally each student benefits from their own computer, each spouse. But can we all afford that? Well, guess what? Gateway has made it affordable, and they're giving us so many specs in here that we're all going to appreciate. First of all, for a 15.6-inch size screen, this is the best price. For a 128 gigabyte computer with 4 gigabytes of RAM and expandable memory, this is the best price you're going to find. And you also have to realize, it's a Gateway computer. Gateway's been around from the 80s, and they really always were that go-to brand for reliable, sensible, down-to-earth technology. They're not Silicon Valley based. They're based in Iowa. So what are they giving us? Front-facing camera, full-size keyboard, and not even just a full-size keyboard, but you see you even have your number pads over here. So if you're using it for tax season, great upgrade as well. Nice large trackpad. I don't know if you guys can see in here, but this is the fine print. The audio in here is tuned by THX. That is the, the audio company that we'd get in the movie theaters. Well, think of it this way. We're not watching the movies in the theater anymore. We're streaming them at home. We can stream them on this computer with the AMD processor, which we're going to get into, and just a quick tour of this ultra-thin, very festive computer. By the way, the green, I love it. It's just a really sharp color. So the ports do matter because that's how we're going to plug in extra stuff. So you have USB 3.0, so it's faster than your standard USB. That is your headphone jack, even though this has Bluetooth, so you can still connect wirelessly or easily plug in. Then you even have an SD card, so I can pop in, I can double, quadruple the memory that's on here. This has 128 gigabytes of memory, which is great, but you can easily double and triple it. You don't have to take it to a store, or more importantly, you don't have to go buy a new computer. I spin it around. By the way, it's 2.6 pounds. It's under 3 pounds, very lightweight, yet tons of power. I have another USB 3.0. Remember that blue tongue in there tells you that it's going to be faster than your standard. That's your power port. Full HDMI, no adapter, no mini needed, so I can plug it into a monitor or TV. And this one I think is really cool. This is USB-C. This is a future port. More of our newer electronics, newer phones are all USB-C charging. You know why? Europe did this first. They were tired of Android cables, Apple cables. They're like, can't we all just get one? Well, your computer already is going to have that. So it's not dated with the old stuff. You have the new port in there as well. So those ports do matter. But it's really about the performance. Why do a lot of us need another computer in the house? Well, I'm trying to work on my book report, but I'm a little slower and it takes a little bit of time. I can come over here and I'm going to get a faster experience. And that faster experience, it's going to matter for the new computer user, the casual computer user. So I'm watching a slideshow over here and maybe I'm using it for work, but then a press of one button, I'm going to minimize this or close this out. I think I can pause our little slideshow. But more importantly, I now want to use it for work. I want to use it to stream. Boom. Stream. I'm going to get great audio because remember, that's THX audio. Nice big sound. Because this is TV watching, movie watching. This is your computer in terms of, and your stereo and all that. But it goes even better because I don't want to throw shade at some other computers we offer, but we were talking just really quickly too. Suzanne and I were like, we believe this is the only of the bonanza of today's specials.
Of our today extra super special weekend, it's the only computer we'll do.
Correct.
Also, we have smaller screen computers with less features that cost more than this right now online. And some great brands too.
Yep.
But this is like one of those, this even shocked me, and I've been doing this for a really long time. So I was like, whoa, 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 we've got a Gateway with all those features and it's under $200. Now, a couple notes real quick. 5 Flex, got a major credit card, you're in. You can be brand new going, okay, that's a great gift for, my kid's going off to college, or I got someone going from middle school to high school and they desperately need it, or you need that extra laptop in your house. It's great for that. I want to show you this because this is another one of our today's specials coming up with me next hour from Anchor Hawking. It is the first time they've done their big bowls with their lids, their True Seal lids. So this is a world launch actually of this, and that's next hour as part of our big weekend kickoff. So here we are, 5 flex, $38. You're getting free shipping tonight. That's what, another almost $13 you're saving there. Everything is a yes, especially Bill, and this is how I comment or I think about this one. It's everything you need and nothing you don't.
Well said.
See what I mean?
Perfect. And the thing is, I mentioned that to you before. I mean, you know, sometimes we'll offer a computer and we're getting all these other extras and extras. We kept this very streamlined. You're getting a great computer, great specs, great brand, and they also have to realize you're also getting Windows 11 on the inside. What does that mean? So I'm watching a movie over here, but great, I can come down here. I can actually have that Windows 11 operating system in S mode. What does that mean? S mode. Windows 11 S mode, it's more secure, it's more streamlined, it's more stable. So we're not trying to also tell you, okay, get your antivirus, update your antivirus every once in a while, because with Windows 11 in S mode, it's gonna run more efficient too. So this is a beautiful marriage. We have Gateway, we're name dropping tonight, Gateway. We have Windows 11 on the inside. We have the Microsoft App Store as well, and you have an AMD processor. So I just want to go into that AMD processing. That's going to really actually, you know, there's pretty much two big processor companies out there. One you might know, because guess what they do? They spend a lot of money on their promotion and their little jingle. AMD spends money on keeping it sharp, keeping it fast. That's why if you go out and ask the tech people, guess which one they want? They want an AMD Ryzen chip because it's going to keep up with the action. It's going to keep up with today's web pages and social media. Those other processors, I almost sang the jingle, they kind of found the sweet spot and they were done. They really just had to realize they had to up their game because AMD was the one everyone was going to for efficiency, performance, and that's what you have in this computer, but it's actually a dual processor. It's AMD Ryzen, which is great for your computing, but then you have a Radeon chip for gaming and all that. And it was cute. My niece, it was 2 Christmases ago, she asked for a PC computer. Specifically wanted a PC computer. She didn't say brand, but because her friends were gaming and it was PC-based gaming. So at this price, we could almost get her a gaming computer. Because, you know, use one for school, maybe you want to use this for gaming and for school, but that's just it. It's not breaking the bank. It's not cost prohibitive to be like, you know what, let's have the kids just get one. Or, I mean, I used to have to bring my computer from mom's house to dad's house. Now, you can leave one at mom's house, you can leave one at dad's house. And remember, this 15-inch screen, it's larger than the screen I brought to college to watch TV on because I think I had a 13-inch television back in the day. So it's beautiful for streaming, it's great for gaming. And I'll be honest with you, there are other computers that are out there, you know, that can, you know, relaunch the space station, all of that. This computer's not that. This computer is gonna get me online, it's gonna allow me to shop, it's gonna allow me to see the fine print where I can pinch and zoom. And that's just it. That's why Gateway's always been that reliable go-to brand. I'm online, I'm watching a movie, I'm looking at my photos, oh, I got my front-facing camera, my emails. The list goes on and on. We all have a different need to be connected. And I'll also be honest with you, Suzanne, we like our games and our phones, but smaller screen, tablet, smaller screen. And when you're trying to buy a car, look at a house, plan a vacation, on a 3-inch screen, you want to be able to really have peace of mind of what you're going and getting.
I go to my PC when I need to get work done.
Yeah.
I always say that. When I have to do anything more than goof off on my phone, which is basically everything else I have to do,
right.
I always go to a laptop. Always.
Edit your photos, store movies, post on social media. It's so much easier to do over here.
Easier.
And that's just it. For a lot of us, we have been getting by with a computer because that's what we have. But it's slower. It's a 2016. We haven't upgraded in a while. The memory's getting tight. The fact that this is expandable memory just by popping in an SD card, you're gonna appreciate that for years because, you know, pull off data, add more data. I love the ports that you have. USB, what a lot of us have, so I can charge my phone or put in an extra flash drive. But this one, that USB-C, the way everything is going, and even though it has a headphone jack, you still have that Bluetooth technology, that large size keyboard. Some of those computers, they're cute. The price is cute, but then the computer is cute too, where it's, you know, the keys are jammed in here. You have a full-size keyboard and the number pad. So actually, one of the last times I upgraded my computer was for tax season because my computer was slow. 2 + 2, spinning, buffering. And then I was like, you know what, maybe I need the newest software. I put off updating the software. Still, spent $70, got the new software, spinning and buffering. It was the computer, it was the processor. get this home, move into it over the holidays, see what you like about it, and before you know it, you're gonna be loving the efficiency, you're gonna like the lightweight nature of this, whether it's the family photos from vacation, and this is just it. This is not even the full screen experience, but when you do need the full screen for movie watching, for shopping, for even just checking an email, or as you said, for work, I love this example too. Here's that front-facing camera, because a lot of us are, taking those web calls and
Yeah.
Hey crew, say hi, James, wave to the camera.
Hi guys,
Boom,
everybody wave.
I can actually
Wave,
record
dance,
video over
whatever
here.
you wanna do.
Whatever you want to do, it's right over there. But perfect example, my friend has his phone, does a lot on the phone.
Yeah.
He had to update his resume. Actually, as you said, he had to get some work done. So instead of trying to update his resume on his phone, he's like, I need to go to the computer.
That's just ridiculous.
He pulled out his $1,000 computer that he uses 4 times a year.
Yeah.
And it's like, that was a waste. And the thing is, I think we've all done it. I bought an expensive phone and it does a lot. I want to make phone calls, text message, and take pictures. You're not over-investing tonight, but you're getting a great quality in terms of the processor, the name, the screen size. And Suzanne, you said it best. We have sold other computers, smaller screen size, smaller memory, for more money.
More money.
It's really a phenomenal deal. And the colors are kind of fun too. I
think the colors are
hunter
great
green.
fun, and I really love the red, to be honest with you, because I just think it's bright, it's a pop, it's fun. By the way, the green is outselling the red at this point. And think about those people on your list who really could use their own computer. First off, do you want to get them off your computer? That's most people were like, I need that person to get off my computer. Now you just give them their own, and you're getting, this is incredible. I mean, think about it. What can you get that can give you this much versatility, have a great name like Gateway, and not spend a fortune to be able to do it? Again, this is my Nina Leonard, another one of our today's specials. It's coming up next hour. I think we've sold almost 1,000 so far. But again, how am I seeing this? I'm looking and I'm checking it out on my computer. I can zoom in, so I really want to see close to it. Look, I'm doing all that with the ease of touching the screen. It's just brilliant. Now, I'll show you something else that's pretty darn clever, is all of this with our FlexPay makes it affordable. So for example, you're going to get this home for $38 on a major credit card. You have 5 months to pay it off, and it's free shipping. We also have our extended return policy, which is still in effect right now. You have until the end of January to make sure whoever gets this really likes it. Does it meet your needs? And I'm gonna bet that 9 out of 10 people who get this will not be returning it, because it does everything that you need a computer to do. Right. I think even this price point, some of the features will surprise you that it can do.
And that's just it. Think about what your needs are. Or maybe you don't even know what the needs of the gift recipient's gonna be. It will change, it will evolve. What do? You go down to the Microsoft App Store, you download different apps because it's time to get onto TikTok, or it's time to get onto Instagram, or download a different game. So the Microsoft Store, it's just great because you have a lot of great options. But see, I'm watching over my slideshow over here, but yes, I can get into the Microsoft world. I can be over here doing my homework, which is great and efficient, because this is truly what happens. Mom, can I get on your computer? I'm gonna type my book report.
Right.
And it's letter by letter. It's like, oh, this is going to take all night, all week, if you think about it. But I just like the fact that it's not a dumbed down version. It's full Windows 11, which is the latest, in S mode, which is the most secure, most reliable. And actually, I found this fascinating to do my research. When you get a computer in Windows in S mode, it is more streamlined and secure, so you don't have to worry about it. You have the ability to actually opt out. So you have full Windows 11 if you'd like it. Most people like the S mode because it is that more secure, more reliable, because it's your documents, it's your photos, it's your personal information on your computer, so they live in that regard. But then you come over here, and yes, I need to use this for school, which is great. I even have dictation built in. This is not dumbed down, it is just streamlined and more efficient, which we appreciate. It's calibrating to the room, so boom, all of a sudden now I'm talking, you can see it's doing all the typing. And trust me, I can speak a lot faster than I can type, so it just makes getting that book report done that much easier. And then you have that Windows 11, which most of us work in the Windows world. Over 60% of us are Windows users. So guess what that means? It's familiar. So I'm over here, I'm working on my book report, and then guess what I could be doing over here? I could be online, because encyclopedias, people don't buy encyclopedias anymore. They're over here, on the World Wide Web, seeing what's going on over here at NASA, or better yet, I could be watching that documentary or that YouTube class and taking notes at the same time. Or when school's done, or it's a Friday night, Saturday night, guess what? 15.5-inch size screen to stream, and you see how I'm jumping around. I went from YouTube to streaming, from shopping to working on my book report. And I will be honest with you, if I spend $1,000 on my computer, It better do that. Right. But you're not even spending $200 on this one tonight.
Point. Like, you're showing us stuff that I keep thinking, oh, it ain't gonna work. Right. And then boom, it actually works.
Bill,
I'm like, hey, Bill, you're going pretty fast with that. But I mean, that really speaks to the specs inside here.
And that's
it
where you'll
speaks to
enjoy
the
it.
power that you have. And again, it's everything you need and nothing you don't. If you want to do, Skyping with the kids or Zoom calls for the office, it's gonna do that. If you've got a younger person, really think about who's on your list that's desperate for a computer. Maybe you have someone who really wants to start their own business, but they can't invest a fortune in a lot of computer equipment, but everything is online. This is the perfect solution for them. If you've got a younger person, maybe going into middle school, middle to high school, even high school going into college, again, what a phenomenal price point. Guys, this is like truly an extra super special Today Special. I don't even remember, and I have now been here for a gazillion years, I do not remember us doing a laptop at $189.99. Do you remember last time we did it?
No. Actually,
I have no idea.
When we first shared it, it was $199. So this is definitely the best price. And actually, one of the things that Gateway became known for, they weren't the first computer company, but they were actually the first computer company to make a home computer for under $1,000. And look how far we've come. We've definitely streamlined everything. Remember, a lot of those laptops back in the day that had the fans and everything, it's because they took the stuff that had the tower and the monitor and tried to make it into a smaller footprint. This has been streamlined. It's their ultra slim design, 2.6 pounds, which is great. You have all the ports that you need. That blue tongue that you can see sticking right out over there, that means it's USB 3.0, which is great. I love that it has a headphone jack because, sometimes it is just easier to plug it right in or not deal with Bluetooth on an airplane, but it still has Bluetooth. And then even that expandable memory, I had to actually plug in a flash drive to find some old photos, just plugged it right in, easily. Double, quadruple the memory. Full-size keyboard, number pad, larger size screen than we've offered never before at this price. And then there's even more ports. Another USB port, because the other one's busy, your power port. Full HDMI, not a mini, and then that USB-C. This is the way everything is going, and you're gonna be ready for it. You don't have to go get an adapter to turn this one into that one or worry about carrying it around. It's already there. That's what they've designed the chassis to be like. The colors are fun. It's truly the performance. And remember, some of the names, yes, it's Gateway, Windows, Microsoft App Store, that audio on the inside. So if you are using it to stream or you are using it for whatever, you're gonna love the fact that it's that THX audio. THX audio is what we used to see in the movie theaters. It's from George Lucas. It is precision tuning for a better audio experience. Because I'll be honest with you, Suzanne, when my first computer, I don't even think it played music or had audio.
Right.
Computers have come a long way because it's not just for doing the book report, but you need it for that. It's not just for checking your email. It's going to be used for watching a movie. It's going to be used for gaming. Even my boring solitaire game that I was playing over here earlier, it has audio. And trust me, sometimes it's more fun with the audio. So even that bit of audio is going to sound better and sharper. And normally to get all these better features, it would cost us more. But they have made this so affordable, so obtainable. And I'm even gonna say, Suzanne, even if you know of people that you think you've got them done on their list, if you give someone a computer, they don't think you spent under $200, especially a brand like Gateway. It's such a nostalgic brand because it was reliable. And actually, the funniest thing, Gateway had a huge resurgence during the pandemic because what happened? I had to work from home. The kids had to work from home. We all had to work from home. We had one computer. And all of a sudden, it's like, wait, we need more.
Yeah, right.
And all of a sudden, people went shopping quickly and Gateway. Oh, I love Gateway. I grew up with Gateway. I know Gateway. So people went to it. And just like what I was talking about, how it was available online originally, people knew the brand and then they started comparing the specs. And that's what we're trying to do for you right now. I'm trying to help you realize there are other computers out there. We sell other computers. The other computer I'm talking about that is more expensive has a 14-inch size screen, has half the memory of what you're getting tonight. Wow. So you're getting a bigger screen, bigger memory for less money.
That's great.
Yeah.
And two colors. We have the red and the green, which is perfect. So really, I think both quite unisex. Here's the scoop, though. If you want the green, that is outselling the red right at this point, and it is my most limited. And remember, we don't have a lot of these. I mean, we're doing this really spectacular event where we have 27 today's specials. We'll be launching in 2 days, in 2 hours. Like 2 days plus the 2 hours I'm doing in the preview. This is your chance to go, oh, man, man, I got that deal. That's how I am. When you see a smoking good deal, please don't wait. It's the only today's special laptop we will do all weekend long. And at this price, with our FlexPay and the free shipping, oh my gosh, you can finally give somebody a laptop and they really could, they'll really be thankful for it. They're like, oh my gosh, you knew I needed one, thank you. Or maybe you've got somebody in your life who's just got a really old one with a cracked screen, or everybody's all crowded around that one desktop at home, and you're like, man, I know my son could really use a laptop on his own because he's in high school now and he's got to do bigger reports. This is just the sweet spot. It's the Goldilocks. It's the perfect porridge temperature when it comes to a laptop, and yet ultra slim, 15 inches, so you get a nice big screen but not a lot of weight to it. And the other thing that I love, it's got a long battery life. Again, I know you're all at this point waiting for the boot to drop. You're like, okay, they're gonna say someone's gonna make me mad, or well, I don't really not gonna like it. But talk about the battery life.
8.5-hour battery life, and part of that efficiency is because of that chip that's on the inside, that AMD chip. That's, you know, it's a dual chip, has the Ryzen, the Radeon. The Ryzen for computing, the Radeon for gaming. And really, that's where the gamers, when they look for a computer that can keep up with the action and the fun, they go to AMD. Because AMD is one who's been progressive about keeping it fresh, keeping it sharp. So you're gonna also remember that audio that's on the inside. I love the fact that I'm watching my slideshow, I'm watching my movie, my music, listening to my podcast. I mean, Suzanne, you do your crafting videos on here. A lot of us are watching on YouTube.
Absolutely.
And the thing is, you know, it might be running in the background. Okay, I'm doing my shopping, I'm jumping over here to YouTube.
But you have HSN Plus up there. That's where my crafting show is.
Oh, perfect. Come right over here.
Yeah, we just showed you if it's